Your task is the following. Empty
Welcome back to
one
another
jar
day.
of
Today.
milk
We're going
and
to be
one jar of...
checking out some riddles and be trying to solve them. And we all have 5 lives. So comment down below how many lives you end up with at the very end. 5 lives to start with. Here we go. What's going on?
of water into a bowl. Oh wait, you couldn't think this would be that simple. There are several conditions. You must be able to differentiate between the milk and the water. You can separate the milk from the water. And finally, you aren't allowed to use any kinds of dividers to keep these two liquids apart. Wow, that's a task even Cinderella didn't have to deal with. Will you be able to figure out how to separate the inseparable? 20 seconds for you to do
How
this.
do we do that? Pour it in very carefully, or oh, I know. Take the water, pour it in the bowl, and then freeze it, and then get the milk and pour that in. And hopefully the water doesn't melt. Yeah. To try to separate.
In fact, all you need to do is to pour the water into the bowl first and freeze it.
Yes, we got it right.
Just add the milk.
Comment down below if you got it right.
On the rocks. Riddle number 2. There's a magician famous for the tricks he performs. One of such tricks is staying under the water for 10 minutes. However, one day, John Smart challenges the magician, saying that he will stay under the water for 2 minutes longer. To say that the magician is surprised is to say nothing. He accepts the bet and promises John to give him $5,000 if he does beat the record. All in all, John wins and gets his money. How does he manage to do this? Do you think that John could be practicing not to breathe underwater since childhood? Or perhaps he's an amphibian? What's your idea? You have 20 seconds to make up your mind.
I'm gonna say, how? How would you stay underwater? Or how would you, what? I'm gonna go with, he's been there his whole life. He's been doing that his whole life. He practiced how to actually do it.
Well, to tell you the truth, John was cheating just a bit. He took a glass, filled it with water, and held it over his head
get rid of a life. I got full lives.
Always read the fine print on the contracts you sign.
4 lives.
Riddle number 3. Sam Princeton is so unhappy with his life, so frustrated with his boss picking at him, and so angry with himself for being too weak to leave his job and start a new life, that he shoots himself right between his eyes in the bathroom. The bullets are real. The revolver is real as well.
Well, okay.
However, in just a second, Sam goes out of the bathroom alive and unharmed. How is it possible? That's not a piece of cake. Or perhaps you've already figured it out. If not, you still have 20 seconds to use.
He shot a mirror. What's in a bathroom? A mirror. He shot the mirror. He shot the mirror. He shot the mirror. He shot the mirror. Not himself. He didn't shoot exactly himself, but he shot himself in the mirror. So close. So, get it. Was it the mirror? Was it the mirror?
The thing is that Sam didn't shoot at his real self. He shot his reflection in the mirror.
Yeah, there we go. I got it right. Here we go. Let's go.
Riddle number 4. In the city where people are keen on brain teasers and riddles, 4% of people don't list their phone numbers. So, if we select 40 random people from the phone directory, how many of them will have unlisted numbers? Oops, seems you'll have to apply some knowledge of mathematics here. 20 seconds to refresh everything you've ever learned.
Simple, because if 4% of people don't do it, that means they're not registered with the director. So all 40 people, they're not enlisted. 0%. I'm gonna say 0%. 0%. Am I right?
The answer
Go
may
click
make
down
you
below for some
indignant. You've opened
merch.
your math school books after all, but it's 0%. If the
Let's
numbers of
go.
these
We
40
got it.
people are in the phone directory, they are already listed by default. Riddle number 5.
Hello.
You have 7 guests at your birthday party, and you've got to figure out how to cut your round birthday cake only 3 times to make 8 equal-sized slices. 7 for your guests and 1 for you, of course. Time's a ticking,
that's
and your
easy.
guests are waiting for their cake, so get going.
Maybe. Isn't that easy? Because you've got 8 guests. Just put it down the middle. And then on the other side, and then do it again and do it again. Kind of like a star. I guess I could say that. I'm going to say that.
Answer? Well, first off, you have to cut vertically.
What is this thing talking about? Cake.
Right down the middle of the cake to make 2 equal pieces. Do the same
It's
thing,
talking
but this
about
time
cake.
horizontally
I want
to
some
make
cake
4
now.
slices.
You're making me
Your
hungry.
third and final cut should be laterally across the cake. Which will quickly turn your 4
I'm gonna
slices
cut my
into
cakes
8.
like that now.
So
I have
how'd you
8
do on
friends.
this one?
That's a good idea.
No worries. We've still got tons more. Riddle number 6. A blind man had been dreaming of being able to see again for many years. This had been his biggest wish. After some time, his doctor confirmed that he could have an operation that would solve his problem. The man couldn't be happier. The surgery went well, and the man took the train to go home. The doctor...
Hold on. I'm gonna do something. Click, click, click.
The operation.
Well, I don't know why that happened, but